It might surprise you that fuel is cheaper today than it was 25 years ago in the UK. The average price of petrol in 2000 was 80p per litre, and so far in 2025 it's around £1.38. But that's more, so what's going on here? Well, if we take the price from 2000 and adjust it for inflation, it's around £1.49. That's an 86% increase in 25 years. So when you factor in inflation, a litre is around 10p cheaper today. But that's not the full story. We haven't factored in average and minimum wages. When you compare these, the litre of fuel per hour worked metric becomes even more in our favour. And this doesn't even include the fact that cars have become more fuel efficient since 2000. In 2000, minimum wage was £3.60, about £6.69 when you factor in inflation. Today in 2025, minimum wage is around £11.44. And the average salary in 2000 was around £320 per week. £595 when you factor in inflation, and £710 in 2025. So, what does this all mean? Well, the easiest way to visualise how the price of fuel has changed is to look at how many litres of petrol you can get per hour of work then versus now. A person on minimum wage in 2000 could get 4.5 litres of fuel per hour worked, and if they were on the average salary, they would be able to get roughly 8 litres of fuel per hour worked. So today, in 2025, a person on minimum wage can get 8 litres of fuel per hour worked, and someone on the average salary in 2025 can get 12.8 litres of fuel per hour worked. I think it would be interesting to do this with rent and house prices in another video. I also want to note that fuel prices peaked in 2022 at an average price of £1.65. Minimum wage in 2022 was around £9.50. So this means that you would get roughly 5.7 litres of fuel per hour worked, which is still better than 2000. How much of the price of fuel is actually fuel? 100%? 80%? It's actually around 25%, with most of the price being made up of taxes. So if we're better off with fuel today than we were 25 years ago, what about 40 years ago? Well, if you take the weekly salary from 40 years ago and do the same math, you get 9.5 litres of fuel per hour worked, which means we're still better off today. So I've been Super Unleaded, and I'll see you in the next one.